This is a Smith Wesson model 1076. It's the FBI gun. They had that shootout in Miami and with those two Army Rangers in like '83 or something like that, where a bunch of FBI guys wound up getting shot, and even though they were getting hits on the bad guys, they weren't putting them down. FBI decided to go 10mm, and then the secretaries all cried about having to qualify with it, I guess, and so they dropped it. Anyway, 10mm I think is a great round. It's a double action pistol. It has a Sig-style decocker, so with the pistol and battery, you decock it and it goes down to a double action only pull. Unlike your standard 3rd gen Smiths, there is no trigger disconnect, and so once the hammer's down, oh, sorry, I've got a magazine disconnect. It does have a magazine disconnect. So once the hammer's down, no round in the chamber, we're downrange. Once the hammer's down, there's nothing to keep it from going if you pull the trigger, which some people like, some people don't like. 9-round magazine. I've put, it's an all-steel pistol. I've put the lighter 10mm through it, but I've also put the heavier 10mm in it. You know, the Corbons and such, and it's fed it all. It's not had a single problem. 4-inch barrel, so it's got a nice balance to it overall. So, with a round in battery, dropping the hammer, using that Sig-style decocker instead of the standard Smith-style decocker. That was an FBI requirement for some strange reason. Okay, 9 rounds, 9 plus 1. You know, the recoil on it is not bad. My wife doesn't think too much about shooting this, and neither does her daughter, who's probably 100 pounds soaking wet. So, not sure what the FBI ladies were all complaining about. Assuming it was ladies, it might have been wussy agents. Hard to say. Anyway, it's a nice pistol. I mean, if you're looking for a 10mm double action, and you don't want to put out $1,000 plus for a Sig 220, you know, this is an option. They are still out there. I think they made about 13,000 of these, and then they just wound up releasing them to the public when FBI decided to go to 40 short and weak instead of the much better 10mm. Ammunition, the stuff I just shot was PPU. It's hollow point and runs for about $20 a box, so not bad. 21 bucks a box, I think, on Midway USA. So, not too expensive to shoot, but you know, definitely gives you a lot more capability. So, the Smith & Wesson 1076.